Welcome back to the Grown Women's Table. Hey, it's your girl Lori. How you guys doing? I hope you're having a great and fabulous day. Y'all, this video I have been wanting to do for a minute, and y'all said y'all wanted to see it. So we are doing a this or that. We have Dior Lip Oil versus the Fenty Lip Oil. I have had both of these in my purse for a few weeks, and I have some thoughts. And I know you want to know which one of these are my favorite and do I recommend them. So what do you need to do? You already know, right? Keep on watching. All right, y'all, run, grab your chairs, have a seat at the Grown Women's Table, and let's get into this video. Y'all, you know how we do. We do the stats, the demo, and final thoughts. And y'all, these have been in my purse for weeks. And one of these I have been reaching for more than the other. But I'm going to give you all the stats about them both and then tell you my thoughts. And of course, you know I'm going to give you a demo. So let's get into it. So we have the Dior Lip Glow Oil versus the Fenty, y'all here we go with the long names, Fenty Gloss Bomb Oil Illuminating Lip Oil and Gloss. Why we had to say oil in here twice? Y'all, I think we need to start a petition. Like, why do these names have to be so long? But I'm just going to say the Dior Lip Oil and the Fenty Lip Oil. So let's get into the stats. So let's start off with Fenty. So this is the Fenty Lip Oil. Now, this one is limited edition, okay? So it's $26. It comes in 3 shades. I did pick up the Coppa Cookie. Coppa Cookie. And it's the coppery shade. And you get 0.3 ounces. Now they do have another one that is called the Hydrating and Strengthening Lip Oil. And it does come in 4 shades. And it is $24. I think the difference between those two are this one has the shimmer in it. So in case you're not able to get this one, I'm pretty much feeling like the other one is about the same. It just doesn't have the shimmer in it. Now, the packaging. I have always been a fan of the Fenty packaging. I think the little gloss bombs are so cute. They don't feel cheap, but they're not luxe either. But they have a little weight to them. And let me show you the applicator. Now, I don't know, can y'all see that applicator has like a little dent in it right here? Versus the other side doesn't. And I think that's so it can just kind of like glide on the lips. But I do like the applicator. And I want to say this part is glass, because this is definitely not. So I definitely like the packaging for the Fenty Gloss Bomb. Okay, let's look at the claims for this. So this is a hybrid between an oil and a gloss. And you're supposed to get a high shine finish, a shimmery finish, as well as a hydrating formula. It's infused with, you guys, we got shea butter, vitamin E, passion fruit oil, hyaluronic acid, coconut, and it has a coconut and vanilla scent. So those are the stats for the Fenty Gloss. Now let's check out Dior. Now the Dior is $40. You get 0.2 ounces. It comes in 11 shades, and I do have the shade 20 in Mahogany. And the first thing I do want to say about the packaging, if you do not know what shade this is by just looking at it, y'all, the writing on the bottom is so small. So that's one thing I don't like about this packaging. I feel like the packaging, it isn't luxe for me. I feel like to me, the packaging is the same as the Fenty. I feel like the packaging is on the same level as Fenty. Now, what I do feel like that's a little different, well, not a little different, a lot different, is this applicator. And it also has like a little dent in it also, so it can just kind of like glide on the lips. But y'all, I don't know what it's made of, but it's a lot bigger and it's cushiony and soft. So I do like the applicator on this one. Okay, so let's get into the claims. Y'all know I wrote them down. So you're supposed to get a high shine finish. It's hydrating. It protects and enhances the lips. It's supposed to bring out your lips' natural color. It has a non-sticky and non-greasy formula. Say your lips will feel better after 5 days of continuous use because of not the coconut, but the cherry oil that is in here. That is what's doing the treatment part of it. And it has a minty and vanilla scent. And it's supposed to be like an intense lip care as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to do a demo. And let's go start off with the Fenty. So the first thing I want to do is I'm just going to open it up so you can see how it comes out. So you do have a little bit on the doe foot applicator. Nothing's on the lips. I'm looking in my mirror, y'all. And I'm only going to go in once so you can see how much you get. As you can see, you get a lot of product on just one application. Like I still have some on here, but I don't want to put too much. Okay, you guys, I feel like it definitely has a shine. Like I'm looking in my monitor. It definitely has a beautiful shine to it. And I can see the shimmer. Now, one thing I'm really happy about with this one, when it said it was going to be shimmering, I was a little nervous because sometimes Fenty could have that chunky shimmers in her products, but this one, no. I'm gonna clean it up a little more. My lips look really good, like really, really good. And the shimmer is just a nice little hint. And when you're outside, because like I said, I've had this for weeks. When I'm outside, the light, when it hits, you can definitely see like the little sparkles. Like it's really pretty. It's really, really pretty. Now, as far as the color, I don't really see, it's just like, to me, I'm just getting a clear gloss. Maybe a slightly milky gloss, but very slightly. So this is the Fenty. And in the comment section, y'all, I want you to tell me Fenty is going to be A. Fenty is going to be A. And Dior will be B. And at the end, let me know which one you prefer, A or B. Okay, I've removed the Fenty, but there's one more test because my lips do, it's still a little bit of a tackiness because it must not be completely gone. But my lips do feel very soft. All right, now we're going to go in with Dior. Again, I did pick up the Mahogany shade. Let me show you what it looks like coming out. So they both look the same. You can definitely get in some product. And I can definitely smell that minty scent. I smell the minty. I don't really smell the vanilla. Yeah, I love the way it just hugs my lips. Okay. So you're getting a high glossy shine with this one as well. As far as the color, I really can't. It to me is like a clear gloss. I'm trying to see. It's a hint. I'm going to say this. It's not clear. Like I felt like the Fenty had like a milkiness to it. This is a very slight hint of color. I mean, very slight. All right, this is Dior B. Now, there is no shimmer, but it didn't claim to have any shimmer. So that's the difference between the two. So this is Dior. All right, let me fill my lips. There's still a little residue left over, a little tackiness. Lips feel really soft. Mind you, I do have my I know you're probably like, how can you tell the difference between a softness back to back? I've been wearing these for a couple of weeks. I know over 2 weeks actually. So I already have thoughts. All right, let me back you guys up and give you my final thoughts. All right, y'all. So let's kind of do some comparison. So when it comes to shine, I feel like the Fenty has a little bit more shine than the Dior. There's a little bit more shine. It's a higher glossy look than the Dior. Now, when it comes to the shimmer part, of course, it's going to Fenty, because Dior doesn't have those claims. Now, both of them, you can smell the scents in both of them. So if scents matter to you, you can smell it, but I don't feel like the scent lingers, if you know what that means. It's not like you're going to be, I don't feel like they linger a super duper long time. I do feel like the texture or the Fenty is a little thicker than the Dior. Like when I put it on, it's a little thicker. It's not super duper thick where it's gonna be all, you know how you had them snot things on your lips and stuff. It's not super thick like that, but it is thicker formula than the Dior formula. Now, as far as how it feels when you take them off, y'all, this Dior, I'm telling you, I don't know, maybe it's the cherry oil, but when I tell you my lips, that was the first thing that really kind of made me like, because when I took it off, my lips smelled so soft. And mind you, I had worn the Fenty prior to the Dior because I bought the Fenty first and I had the Fenty before the Dior. But that was one of the things that just really stood out to me. So when they say lip treatment, I feel like that the Dior, it's doing something. I don't know what, but it's definitely doing something that I don't feel like Fenty is doing. Now let's talk about who I feel like these are for. I feel like the Fenty is for our young girls that are, our teenage girls, our grown women in their 20s that's kicking it, because this gloss, this shine, honey, you're going to see the shine. You're going to see it in that shimmer. It's absolutely gorgeous. I feel like really it's for any woman that's looking for that look. But if I had to kind of like put a category, I'm saying your younger 20, 30-year-old girls that are just having fun, just want to be cute, doing the little duck lips, just our young women that just want that youthful extra, that little extra. And I feel like the Dior is more for our corporate American girls. Like we at corporate America, you want a little lip gloss, but you don't want to be looking like you did the most. Same thing with maybe a more mature woman who wants a gloss, but you don't want to look like, I don't want my gloss to be seen from across the room. I just want something nice and subtle with a nice little gloss on it that you can't see it, but it's not overly done. I feel like that is really the difference as far as who I think these two different glosses are for. Mind you, anybody could wear either one. It's all about, I feel like, what it is you're looking for out of your gloss. Now, another thing I did want to address is you're definitely getting more product for less money with the Fenty versus getting less product, spending more money with the Dior. So if that is that is a factor for you, it is a major one, because I feel like I'm getting more, spending less, getting less, spending more. So really, that's a personal choice. But I want to make sure I acknowledge that. Now, as far as the applicators go, I have to give it to the Dior. I love the applicator on the Dior because it's just so thick and cushiony. It's just like, it just feels good. It makes you want, how you put something on your lip, you just kind of want to keep going over and over and over it. It feels so good. And you can definitely see the thickness of the Dior versus the Fenty. And if I turn to the side, both, this one is even bigger. Like, you're going to cover more lid space with this one versus the Fenty. So applicators, definitely go to Dior. Now, as far as lip treatment, I think I already kind of touched on this. I give that to Dior too. Now, one thing I do want to say about this Dior, I do feel like it is overpriced. I don't feel like it's worth $40. So I do want to make sure I say that as well. Now, which one of these are my favorite? Y'all, this is personal for me. But first, let me just say this. I definitely recommend them both. I feel like depending on your preference, they're both are wonderful. They're both are really great lip glosses. But for me, I'm going with the Dior, y'all, because the applicator, and I don't have to have a high gloss, but it gives me enough gloss to where I feel like, oh, I got some of my lip gloss is popping, my lip gloss is cute, you know. But it is how this makes my lips feel once it's worn off, once it's gone. My lips feel so good. I really feel like it does something. I don't know what. Whatever this cherry oil is supposed to do, protect your lips and all that, it feels really, my lips feel so amazingly soft after I wear the Dior oil. So this is my favorite, but I do recommend both. And I feel like it's really, to me, a preference, what it is that you're looking for. And if you pick either or, I feel like you're going to get a great lip gloss. So you guys, that is the battle. And for me, Dior wins. But y'all, that is it. Let me know in the comment section, have you tried these? And which one you like better, especially if you try them both. I'm really curious to know, if you tried both of these, what is your favorite? Please let me know in the comment section. And you guys, you know, your girl started a membership because y'all know I'm the girl for the lives, right? I'm that girl, right? And we always have a great time every Wednesday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. We talk about any and everything. But you know, there are some things we may not want to talk in front of everybody. You know how it is at the grown women's table at the table, when you could talk about some stuff and then some stuff you be like, kids, get out the room. It's that type of situation. Kids, get out the room and come behind the paywall, and we're able to have a safe place to have our conversations. And the monthly fee is only $2.99. Please go to my community page, and there is a post where you can go and join, and you can see the perks and all that kind of stuff. But I hope to see you there on our first members only live. Now, y'all, that is it. Don't forget to thumbs up the video because it does help out the channel. And you guys know your girl is on the road to grow. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about your girl's channel. And that's it. So to all my new subscribers, I see you and I appreciate you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you know what you need to do. Hit that button so that I can save you a seat at the Grown Women's Table. And until the next video, bye-bye.
If you need some advice or looking for an idea, just to get some tips, you can get that right here. This is Lori's life, yeah, this is Lori's life, yeah. Check out Lori's life, yeah, this is Lori's life. If you need some advice or looking for an idea, just to get some tips, you can get that right here. This is Lori's life, yeah, this is Lori's life. Check out Lori's life, yeah, it's Lori's life.